Okay. I think, oh, almost forgot heart rate monitor. Don't need this quite yet, but I will forget to put it on later. You know, I could have done an armband monitor, but I was like, only the sternum for me. Hello, hello. Now to make little Christmas hats. Perfect. You know, earlier I was trying to make these with teeny tiny yarn. I'll show you the difference here in a second. Oh, it's a bit brighter. It is dark in here. So originally, I got this little tool because I have short fingers. And when I was trying to make this originally, it was just like super cramping my hands. It was crazy. And then you can like tension it instead of having, because like my pointer finger is shorter than my middle finger, so it makes it really hard to kind of like get this figured. But this tool, you just put this little thing down here, and then you hold that, and then you make your beginnings for these little hats. So while we hang out for just a moment and I yap, I am going to be making these little Christmas hats for the cats. Already made the pom-pom. A quite fetching little pom-pom. And I was trying to make it originally with this yarn, but this yarn is tiny compared to this yarn. So it was going to take me 500 years to do that. Oh, hello, hello, welcome. I need to open up my chat widget. You guys are tiny on my screen right now. Here we go. Oh no. No, you're fine, Yule. You can say. That just shows that you're not an insane person. Only an insane person could possibly get 100% on that compatibility score. Oh, here's the craziest part. It's not giving me my accurate viewership, which is wild. So let's... Or it's like way behind. 1 second. Settings. Right? Hey, some of you guys are orange. How did you guys get to be orange on there? Okay. Where did I put my little... Okay. Pink one? Yeah, it's the pink one. Oh, yeah. And also originally, earlier, I had this spun around at the top of the handle. I was like, how do I get it off of here? You have to put it on the bottom. So, pro tip, if you're trying to get into crochet or whatever, which, by the way, top tier old lady thing to do while it's cold outside is knit things. Also great, like, you know, reasonably priced Christmas gift idea. Turn the tensioner down a bit. This way turned up on the tension. Okay. So I made my Franken jello, so hopefully that turns out. Instead, this time I've chosen to do like I want to say 80% apples to 20% celery, and it was still quite strong on the celery. So then I added more apples. So it's going to be real fruity. It's going to be fruitier than a Pride Festival, you guys. But hopefully it tastes how it did in my childhood, because otherwise I am at a loss of how to construct that recipe, because the 1970s is an absolute fever dream for gelatin-based confections. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did anybody ever figure out what happened to Little Dicky? Like, he kind of fell off, didn't he? Or is he still pursuing entertainment? Because I think the last thing I saw of him was like season 2 of Little Dicky. Or I guess it would have been Dave. So now we've done our little magic ring. This thing is like such a treat to do these on. And then you find the original knit here. Okay, now we've got a little magic ring here. Really? They taught you how to do all of that? Awesome. When we were in grade school, they didn't really teach us a whole lot. I remember a lot of coloring. Hello, hello. We're climbing, you guys. Mm. Yeah, we mostly did a lot of coloring and reading. Not much like um not much like practical household skills. I would have loved to learn knitting and sewing and embroidery as a kid. I am embroidering some like holiday ornaments. My aunt is getting she's quite fond of the neighborhood squirrels, not my squirrel specifically, because I don't know that they've met actually, but she has a cheeky little outdoor squirrel. So I'm going to make her a little squirrel embroider ornament. And then my cousin recently was engaged, so she is getting, I think we're far enough in here that they wouldn't be creeping. I'm making her, because she just got engaged in, I think like, I don't know, basically the Bahamas or whatever. Don't quote me on that, I'm bad at geography. But she is getting like a little clamshell engagement ring situation. And so I'm going to embroider that. I was going to embroider her a dragon, but that is quite the task, it seems. Oh no, I think I'm accidentally making a chicken. It's okay, we can save it. There's my little tiny chicken. This is the little teensy tiny chicken that I made. I'm pretty good at making them now. I could probably make pretty much any size chicken at this point. I bet there's not very much like R&B that's DMCA free. That'd really go crazy on a knit stream. Today, hubby and I went out to feed mink, and I have a burn barrel out there. So I took some of my cardboard stuff, and so I got to have that essentially like sort of like how in The Last of Us where you're going through like the enemy camps or whatever, they just have those burn barrels. I too have that. So I think I'm already like pretty close to being a. Okay, so I need to start doing 3 instead of. So I'll do 2. 1, I think. Can't really remember how to do increases. We might have to do this row again. 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, this one's a banger. Nice. What does everybody do when it gets cold out? Like, if you had unlimited resources, what would you do the moment it hits like 40 degrees? Or I guess, what would that be like? Like 20 Celsius or something? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's freezing wet out here too. See, this is why I say I feel like the English would love Idaho. It's like dreary, you know what I mean? But also beautiful. Oh, man. Like ice that you could see, or like that that like unique parking lot ice where it's like basically invisible. Slipping on ice is no fun. We're getting close. See, this is going way faster than with the tiny yarn. I swear I was sitting here for like 3 hours the other day and I mean, this was like 3 hours. There's like 100 knots down in there and it's like tight. So this is going to be the tippity top of here. I need to make at least 3 little Christmas hats. Fact that you grow potatoes and apples. Yeah, it's basically England. I basically am English. Except I think predominantly I'm Italian with an upsetting amount of French. And then like primo white guy just on my dad's side. He's like the most Anglo-Saxon you've ever seen. And I guess if you want to know what my dad looks like, just like imagine me in like a That 70s Show kind of haircut. You know, he's straight. I'm telling you guys, he straight up looks like Eric Foreman. Which I think he's like, I don't know, he's like 50 something now. My dad had me young. I do need to make a new batch of apple butter. My mother-in-law sent me, she's so crazy. She sent me at like 4 o'clock in the morning, she sent me a thing of apple butter muffins because I'd sent her apple butter when last we went there. I finally remembered to give it to her, but yeah, apple butter's so fire, you guys. Like, I bet I could subsist solely on just making apple butter alone for people. Well, if I just alternated between like fall apple butter and like spring summer apricot salsa, I would be probably just like fully independently wealthy, like just from those things alone, because I guess just nobody makes those things anymore. So I will be putting those recipes in the cookbook. The apple butter recipe will be like a little cheeky, Eric Foreman. Really? That's crazy. I didn't remember that was his name, but that's funny. Eric Foreman, from That 70s Show. I want to say his name is Ofer Grace. I think I could be wrong. But his haircut, how he did, is like my dad's signature haircut. He's also a huge, oh, what is it? Not Star Wars, Star Trek. Huge Star Trek fan. He has that like weird disc shaped ship in a snow globe, which I've never seen anywhere else before. So it must have been like, I bet you he would be also a huge Stranger Things fan. He's like super 80s sci-fi guy. There we go. I think I'm accidentally making the cats wizard hats. Summon the rats. Cool. Ah, yeah. Similar names. Probably the same sort of distinction people right now are making between Epstein and Epstein. They're like, no, it's different. I swear it's not the same. That'd be a tough last name to have right now. I also can't count, so crocheting is like really white knuckling it. I just kind of crochet based off of vibes, which I think is why I never got into cross stitch, because cross stitch is like, I think it's way more important if you get the numbers right for that. See, do we have an orange boy to test this out on? I also used to work with a guy whose last name is Barker, and I was certain his last name was Baker. And I was like, man, this is like the perfect job for you, making pies. And he's like, yeah, sure, cool. Not his last name. Has never been his last name. I think I might be a little dyslexic, like Loki. I see all of the patterns of the universe, but cannot conceptualize two letters together that I'm just like, nah, that wouldn't be it. Right? See, we've got that in common, Yule. Our dad, maybe it's the same guy. It's probably not. My dad is currently in the Midwest, which I think is probably his dream, actually, looking like that actor. He's probably like in the zone. I bet he gets mistaken for that guy, actually. Maybe, potentially. Did I ever tell you guys about the time, speaking of going to the Midwest, that I got lost, or rather trapped in the Chicago airport? One of the only times I've ever been to Chicago. I guess it wouldn't be one of, it would be the only time I've ever been there. Having a dad is kind of mid, actually. Having like a really sick, like pioneer dad is probably tops. But having a regular dad is like, I mean, I guess I could take it or leave it. I'd rather have a strong male role model than a father specifically, which is why I married a guy that looks like he could potentially be my dad, because I have issues. Also, Max totally called you not having a dad. I'm doing ranked competitive racism. I was like, aha, I knew it. Oh my god, the racism is powering me right now, you guys. I'm crocheting so good. Quick, say something about the Babylonians. I have to get this row done. Okay. So far, okay, like, pretty close. We're getting good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little stop from doing that because I really, really want that, I really want that little pom-pom on the top. So I'm gonna take one of these absurdly large needles, which I'm pretty sure is for sweaters. I'm gonna put that through this hole so I don't lose it. Honestly, I think probably having like a grandfather that fought in the war is probably more you know, more influential than having just like a regular present father. Like if I had to guess. Okay, so not real pleased about this little tiny yarn. I mean, it did its best, but cut that thread. Okay. And then I need a much smaller needle to thread this. We'll put this one. Like, look how it's like, that's gonna fit on nothing. Oh my gosh. Santa hat gloves would be so cute. Like, gloves and mittens, kind of. Crazy. Okay. This is not gonna blend at all. Oh, crazy. Over here. And maybe I should use, they make like little sewing needles. Maybe I should try that. That was the guy who fixed shit, like the car on the roof, on the roof, gross. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. My dad used to do automotive painting. He's really good at it. He painted, we have like a bunch of vintage tractors or whatever. He's really good at that. See, normally it wouldn't be that big of a deal if you only had one parent, because like people die and stuff like that too. Like it's not just you know, just familial negligence, I guess. But people just used to kind of do more. You know what I mean? Like, I need a lighter. Yeah. So people used to do more, and it didn't matter if you like didn't have one of your primary parents, because you had like grandparents, aunts, uncles, and people just used to kind of do more. So, I mean, people also have done less, but I think doing more historically has more benefits. So, like, for example, like I spent like time with my aunts and stuff like that when I was a kid. You know, is this gonna work? Yeah, there we go. Aha! Oh my gosh. So are we gonna put this on fatty or runts? Like, what kind of a choose your own adventure are we doing with that? That's so. Hello. Hello, hello. We are sewing hastily together a Christmas hat. Yeah, I think it's like the quality and proximity of adults is probably one of the more important things rather than their specific station. You're always up to something. All right, perfect. So we are at goal for viewers. We just need to maintain this for the next, oh gosh, I'm bad at math, but we can do it, you guys. And then that's 1 out of the 4 done for our 30-day goal. Like, we could smash this out in like 2 weeks. We could do it. Yeah. And then you guys get to vote on the next cozy game that we do for our Yapcasts. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so this is doing better than I thought it would actually. Now I'm gonna switch to the red thread. Yes, baby, no more. Hey, I never did get anybody's favorite pies. Like, what's everybody's favorite type of pie? Because I would say that mine is cherry. I think the Discord people know that. You check out a game called Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk, yeah, I'll check that out. What's the premise of coffee talk? What is it, Izzy? What is it? It can't be Timmy trapped in the well because it's raining. Oh, nice! It's finally there? Heck yeah. You know, the lady at the postal service warned me that it was like pretty slow mail, but I'm like, compared to what? Coffee talk. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is already going so fast, you guys. Nice. You know, I will say this. Earlier, when I was mailing out my packages, I had to choose the bubble mailers and stuff. And originally, I wanted to do these really cute, like sunflower ones and stuff, or like a branded one. And hubby's like, yeah, no, don't do that, because there's a bunch of package thefts and stuff like that. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a really good vibe on that. What are your favorite pies, savory or sweet? I think I would prefer sweet pies, but savory pastries, even though I feel like they both fall under the same. Coffee talk. Does it have a green-haired girl on the front of it, Max? Coffee talk. Oh, right. I gotta sign in. Oh, that was my neck. That's crazy. Oh, peach cobbler is nice. I like, do you like your cobbler with, that one? I can't remember what my Steam sign-in is. Ugh, lame. Or is it just gonna... Almost all peach cobbler. Do you like peach cobbler with like with oatmeal? I'm very partial to like an oatmeal streusel. That's how I do my pumpkin bread. Oh no! Oh no, the pom-pom came off. Is this... Okay, I think that this is sturdy enough, so I'm just gonna like Franken stitch this together. Hi, sweet boy. Are you ready for your hat? Are you ready to wear your adorable little hat for mommy? Yes. Here. Here, we have to fit it. We have to... We have to fit it. Is cottage pie like shepherd's pie? It looks like a fez. Oh, it looks like a fez. Yeah, it's a little hat. Mommy has made you a little hat. Do you think maybe that size? And just do like a little like white border, kind of. Almost there, Mr. Kitty. He's like, I'm off. He's crazed. Oh no, it's gonna try and have me sign in all weird and junk. Oh. Oh, sign in request expired. Blech. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I would like either of those, cottage pie or shepherd's pie. Delicious. I love a good lamb. I make lamb balls for Ostara. Real big fan of that. Yeah, as far as dessert pies go, I think so far the most popular one has been Marionberry, which I keep having this like old guy come in and be like, "Oh, that's the mayor that had a bunch of hookers and blow." And I was like, "Dude, it's a blackberry they developed in Marion County, Oregon. Like, can you just like be normal for like 10 seconds so I can sell you this dessert? Like, what is your damage?" But it's his favorite joke, and I can't get him to stop. And so every time I go up there, I just have to like look at the other people in line and be like, "We're all unwilling participants in this old man's joke." Eh, it's fine. But the Marionberry is one of the prettiest pies. Ooh, I had rhubarb pie the other day. Delicious. I will be planning an entire grove of rhubarb. Oh no, please tell me we're not having glitches. Stream, please, I beg of you. Okay, the bitrate's good. Bitrate's good. Also, we do a rhubarb jam that is super, super tasty. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to sew this back on the top. But, ooh, Yule berry pie? Is that an actual thing, or are you being cheeky? Is that a berry? Hi, sweetling. What is it, my darling? What is it? Did you give away all your salmon again? Okay, not even that long ago, probably like maybe 5 minutes before I started the stream, I opened him a can of cat food. Greedy Mr. Russ. Every day we play Brother Pig. Every day I go over here and I say, "Oh yes, no trouble, my skinny son. I will give you this can of cat food that I cannot source from the grocery store and have to order in." And every day he gives 3/4 to 2/3 of it to his fat brother. And so Runts is just getting ever so slightly fatter, and Fatty is staying the exact same size, and I can't get them to stop. This is their favorite bit. Are you going to actually eat it this time, or are you just going to give it all to your chunky brother? I've started making memes to shame you guys about it, but that doesn't seem to work at all. Hold on, I'll give you guys... Greed. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for stopping in. And I'm going to hand this kitty cat some snackies right now, hopefully. Gilberry was my Hobbit avatar's name, and I named her after the bright red berries that you get on yew trees. Oh, neat. Neat. So, like, interesting. What are yew berries? Oh, cool. I like that they have that little indent to them. That's neat. Are they poisonous? What else does that look like? Oh, you can make them into a tart. Yum. That looks tasty. I'm putting that in the Steam chat. That's cute. Oh. Why is it in a tart, Yule? Who would do this? That is a very pretty tart. Quite poisonous. Elderberries are poisonous, and I eat those. I don't think they're super poisonous, but they are a bit poisonous. You have to cook the cyanide out of them. But after you do that, they're great for your stomach. I have a ton of like elderberry like goop that I've... Okay, Mr. Kitty. Okay, one moment. Mr. Kitty. Yes. Now, don't give this to your brother. Yes, eat all of that. I think part of it is that his brother has a specific like eating technique, which is opening his entire mouth and taking gigantic bites of everything. Whereas Fatty takes these like little tiny like baby bird bites of everything, and it takes him forever to eat anything. Except Boar's Head turkey from the shop. He loves that. Yeah, you all out here eating poisonous berries like the Hunger Games. You all don't. You have to stay with us. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is like pretty good. I think maybe we do like 1 or 2 more rows of this, and then we do 1 or 2 more rows of this. Can I squash this down? Can I flip this and invert it? Then I won't have to push these in. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, I've accidentally made it a little bowler's hat. Cute. Ugh. Oh, it's really hard to do. It is a tight knit I did on those little bits. Seems a lot of crafting is just like hoping and praying everything works out okay. Or maybe that's just the crafting I do. Ever tell you guys that my one friend back when I used to play World of Warcraft, her exclusive job in our like little guild was to craft me bags of holdings so that I could just loot everything in sight. This is looking a little bit more like a little mushroom hat than I had anticipated. They look kind of waxy. Yeah, usually waxy stuff on berries is not good. Okay, so this is... I need maybe just a touch more of this. And then we'll do like a little... like a little white border on it. So let's... Yeah, we went, I've told you guys I went to the Orchardist, which, by the way, I am still very much planning on making a sexy Orchardist book to get myself banned from that very orchard. But, you know, it's, sometimes you just gotta live life on hard mode for the plot, you know what I mean? I feel like that'll be some pretty fun lore later on, that I'm not permitted to go to this place anymore because of a, saucy book. But, there's this particular orchard I like to go to, and he always has a bunch of elderberries, which means that I don't have to have elderberries because, like yew berries, I guess, they are also poisonous. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, it'd have like super fine thread or something like that, and like some like higher fancy leather. And I think I had like 2 or 3 of those. My friend basically like maxed her level in crafting so that she could make those. Okay, Ollie. Lamb. I've never played it, but I thought maybe that might be fun. You know, keep on like the cult theme, but have that be the cozy game that we play on Rantcast. But I don't know. I've never played it, so I'm not sure like if that would be like on brand. So now it's got like a little bit of like wiggle to it, which I feel like is more Christmas hat than not. Okay. We do. Oh gosh, I've lost the. Up there it is. Head game crazy like a psychotherapist. Bars. Oh no, the stream disappeared for a few seconds. No, stream. We've gotta hold the line, men. Hold the line. We're so close. Where does it show me Analytics overview. Where's the average? Show me the average, you monster. 1.5? Are you joking? Okay, so that's crazy. So we need to go. Why is the math so hard? Daily math. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong day. It's cool. It's cool, you guys. So we just need to go for a little bit more with 4 viewers, and then it'll go up. Research. Maybe stream summary? Yeah, maybe you'll just need to eat poison berries. Maybe that's just what they do. Okay, so we're gonna go from 8 to, okay. It says right now that we have the 3 average. So if we just finish strong, if everybody in stream just like rides this out until like 9:30, I think we can cancel this stream and then start the regular stream. And I think that'll cut it. But of course, that's what I said last time. And then they like redid our averages. I feel like there's somebody like on the back end just like changing the numbers. Because essentially math to me is essentially sorcery. It doesn't make any sense to me. And it is very easy to deceive me by using numbers. And we will finish it out. I'm going to crochet real hard right now. And we'll finish it out by putting this adorable little hat on Runts. That's what we'll do. That'll be our push goal, is to put this adorable hat on Runts. And I think we can do it. I think we got it. And pretty soon, this highly caffeinated tea that I'm drinking right now is going to kick in. And we're going to just be absolutely flying through The Last of Us. I'm going to relive a bunch of the trauma for you guys. So I didn't have all of my my little helping widgets that tell me if stream has like dropped or not up. So I didn't realize that stream was cutting out as bad as it was last time. But I have changed a couple of the programs that I'm using, which of course OBS tried to update today, and I was like, no, OBS, you know what you did. So I changed one of the streaming, right? It's so weird. And it's like, oh, well, you know, if they haven't performed a blood sacrifice on the 4th moon of the 2nd Sunday, then they don't count as a viewer. And I'm just like, that's so ridiculous. Like, can you just, so I have a widget right now that shows me how many people in there. Hello, everybody that's in here right now. And if they could just give me that number, like, why do we have to do, first of all, I don't view bot. If we were view botting, we would have way more people in here. So it's like, can you just give me this, Twitch? I don't know why you're being so stingy. Ridiculous. Like going out with a girl and she's like, oh, I don't fucking till the 3rd date. And I'm like, okay, well, you definitely blew my buddy Kyle after the 1st date. And I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying, like, it's a little presumptuous to be like, oh, I don't do this when you absolutely do this with other people. Not cool. Watch. I reach the exact amount of viewers. I get canceled by my sexism and racism. I mean, that would be peak. That would be peak. I'd be getting what I deserve, but at what cost? Okay. Like, I went on a date with this girl back in the day, and she's like, yeah, I used to just fuck whoever, and it was crazy. Like, half the people I was sleeping with, I didn't even know their names. And I was just like, oh. And she's like, but with you, it's different. And I'm like, hold on, what? Like, I don't know if I should be offended or not with that statement, but Like, I definitely felt some type of way about that. And then she had me steal a dog, and I was like, dang, maybe she is for me. That Chihuahua had the wildest life. Mm. Okay. I think we hit the threshold, did we? Okay. We're gonna restart. Mm. Like, and first of all, that was the one that was like really weird about me being bisexual. She was like, I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's like a gold star lesbian or something like that. I'm once again not very hip with the lingo. Because there's so many words, and like I prefer the ones that are in a dictionary because they're just like easier to reference. Like slang just like oscillates way too fast for me. Literally watching Ellie play. Ow. How could you be doing this? She's not playing quite yet. Or are you watching one of the older ones? Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna clip out of this real quick so it doesn't try and juice me out of some of the viewers that we've already painstakingly got. So